Have you at any time handled or been involved in a project of a kind before? Can you recollect some of the things you got involved in to ensure that the project was successful? This session would provide you with conceptual issues in a project. It would also explore the major steps involved in undertaking a project. Learning outcomes. When you have studied this session, you should be able to 1. Define and use correctly the term project. 2. Outline the steps involved in project undertaking. Project concept. A project as a concept has been defined variously by different authors, depending on their conception of the term. Let us examine a few of those definitions. Firstly, it has been conceived as the use of one or more scarce resources during a specific time period for the purpose of producing some economic returns to output at a later time. Secondly, it is defined as a capital investment to develop facilities to provide goods or services. Thirdly, it has also been conceptualized as a consumption in the near future of scarce or at least limited resources in the hope of obtaining a return over a longer period, some benefits. Lastly, it has been described as an optimum set of investment-oriented actions by means of which a defined combination of human and material resources are expected to cause a determined amount of economic and social development. Given all these definitions, what is clear is that for anything to be referred to as a project, the following features are seen as important. 1. Certain resources must have been committed into it. 2. Benefits are expected to be reaped from it. 3. Uncertainty about the expected benefit. It is quite possible that such benefit may be reaped or not. 4. The benefits usually do not come in a lump sum, but rather flow in during project lifespan. Examples of projects are as follows: building of schools, construction of distant learning centers, tax, services within University of Ibadan community, sales promotion program, etc. Stages in project. Ordinarily, project starts when an idea is conceived of such project, while its finishing stage is its operation. The entire services of these activities are referred to as project cycle. There are several stages involved in project analysis, but going by World Bank classification, these stages were mainly 4, namely 1. Project identification. 2. Preparation and appraisal. 3. Negotiation. 4. Supervision. 3 stages, according to Kayode 1979, are considered critical to any project, and these are regarded as benchmarks of the project cycle in the sense that a number of other stages may be added in between, depending on the type of the project. The first stage being that of the identification stage. The identification is the process of identifying in a preliminary way project which is of high priority, which might be suitable for bank financing. This constitutes a preliminary assessment of the project idea. The second stage is the appraisal of the project proposal. It is at this stage that the project proposal is either accepted or rejected. Decisions are made on how a project will be constructed and implemented. It is also at this stage that the technical, economic, financial, and managerial aspects of a project are appraised. Finally, the third stage is that of execution of such a project. Summary. In this study session, You learn that a project is conceived as the use of one or more scarce resources during a specific time period for the purpose of producing some economic returns to output at a later time. It can also be defined as a capital investment to develop facilities to provide goods or services. There are several stages involved in project analysis, but going by World Bank classification, these stages are mainly four, namely project identification, 2, preparation and appraisal, 3, negotiation, 4, supervision. This is the end of study session 1. Thanks for listening.